Hey guys, welcome to the studio. Today is the one day per week where I don't really work. Like since COVID, I work every day. I'm every day in the studio and I'm doing as much as I can. But this one day per week, I focus on like evolving, learning myself to get better as a music producer. So playing the drums, playing the piano, like training a little, the guitar, and also having singing lessons actually. But more than that, like in the future, it's still really bad and it's really hard. But it's also today a day where I take care of like maintenance stuff and updating stuff and like figuring out new software. So it's more a playful day to just explore a little. And there's one new plugin, an update to a plugin I've been already using that I would like to showcase a little because it's really handy and like it's just saving a ton of time. So let's head upstairs into the really nice studio and get started. Really trying to lock this down. So relax. Now I'm starting again to work a little on a song. It's called Relax. And it's like perfect to showcase you Loop Cloud 6. They've updated it. It looks now even more beautiful. And I'm here in my Sine sample folder. And as you can see, this was also previously available. You have it like sorted by instruments. So you basically just drag and drop all of your samples in there and it will automatically know what it is. It analyzes the audio and maybe also the name of it. Now here, for example, it found that like the first samples I have here are all kicks. The format, it's a WAV file. It sometimes also gives you a style and also, of course, the BPM if it's not a one-shot sample, the key of it if it has some melodic parts in there. And now, for example, I've connected it to Logic through this little plugin right here. And if I play a note in here, it just plays that one-shot sample. If I, for example, switch back and just choose a loop, it will then in Logic just play it when I hold down the note. I sampled that years ago from a vinyl. It detects atmospheres, claps, hi-hats, drones, risers, impacts. So it's taking away a lot of that like finding within your folder structure. Like we all have billions of samples and it's always very messy. Here it's all like sorted automatically, which is really nice. And it's directly integrated into your DAW. So I could now just loop up the first section of the song, go back to Loop Cloud, select a kick drum, and then just hit play. They'll never catch up. All we have is just maybe enough. So and you just like you can use Loop Cloud integrated into your DAW like it's an instrument. And flick through samples, have it sing, let it loop, so you're a lot faster and you can like preview your samples within your song and make sure it actually matches. Speaking of matching, there's something new, it's called Match, and if you hit that, that's kind of very, like, it's very like crazy that stuff like that is possible. But it can find you similar sounds. So let's say you have a kick that you like, but it's not perfect, it's almost there. You can hit like find similar sounds and it will then search all of your samples and also samples that are in the cloud and samples that are in the store to give you alternatives. So that one right here. So they're all more on the electronic kind of side of things. Now, for example, to showcase you the even more advanced stuff, I'm here in a pack that's called Viral Techno. Simple, deep kind of loop. And now here I have not only find similar sounds, I can even find harmonic matches. So stuff that fits to it harmonically, which is really intelligent. And now we got a bunch of suggestions that fit harmonically. And if you think about that, like it's based on a computer suggesting it, it works. You can like layer these sounds to hear what they sound like together. And if you then have like 3-4 samples that are a harmonic match, you can get them into your DAW and further adjust and further take them somewhere else. but it's good like for this initial idea. It's like going to the grocery store and like getting the ingredients, make them match, and then you go to your kitchen and make something nice. So now we have that groove and the chords underneath. It's working. Let's check out something that is more meant for drums. Let's maybe go into Latin percussion. Let's see. Very interesting, a crossover between techno and Latin music. But we can now go here on to find rhythmic matches, and it then does the same full grooves. The groove is actually quite nice. All it's now just missing is a kick drum. I can go here on plus and like have another tab and search something else, but I could also go back to my library and just go to my personal samples. Can now just drag the loop marker over there. So yeah, filling our cart with stuff that we might use for a song. And also if you're completely lost, there are like filters where you can like search for stuff by key, tone, length, stereo width, the BPM, swing, all that good stuff. It's all analyzed, everything on your hard drive plus everything in the cloud and the store. It's like a great inspirational tool to get started. And then another one of the bigger new features are the effects. You can add effects. You can go to compressor and I don't know, have like a simple compressor in there. You can add a reverb, maybe a bright studio reverb. You can add a vinyl stop. You can choose where these effects take place on which kind of sample. So it's becoming like a tiny bit already like a DAW, because you have like integrated stuff. So you can like within the program already alter and test things, how they might sound, how it might actually work, then get it into your DAW and do like the finer details. So if you're interested, go check it out. I'll link it down below in the description. Let me know if you're using Loop Cloud or something similar, or if you're just like old school going through folders and folders, or what else is your alternative and like your program for organizing all of your samples. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow back again here in the studio. There is some exciting stuff with the live setup happening that I just need to share. So relax, they gon' never catch up.